it's Michelle, and I am from MichelleJDesigns.com. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't been here before, thank you so much for joining me. And if you have, then thank you so much for coming back. I am going to start with some decor things today. Last year, maybe the year before, I think it was last year, I started a Grinch theme in my house for Christmas. And I did some Grinch wine tumblers, the stemless wine tumblers that are green from the Dollar Tree, and they turned out so cute. And then I did a whole table setting with Grinch. So now I've kind of expanded on that last year with a stocking hanger because we don't have a mantle. So we hang our stockings in, and I made a wood piece with the Grinch. And so then I did a couple more things, and this year I did a Grinch countdown to Christmas. So I'm going to show it to you, and this is what we're going to make today. And isn't it cute? So we've got the Grinch and the little Grinchy tree, and this is chalkboard vinyl. All the vinyl on here is from StyleTechCraft. They have sponsored this post. Thank you to them. I'm on their design team, and they've supplied me with the vinyl for that. And then this is vinyl as well. And then we just use a little baker's twine, and these are called, you can see those right there. I show them closer in the video, but these are called dewdrops, and they are from a company called Robin's Nest, and they're actually a scrapbooking product. So it was fun to be able to use the scrapbooking products on decor. So always crafts in your craft room can be used for different things. So this is what we're using. This is a dry erase board from the Dollar Tree, and then I took the dry erase marker out and I just have the chalk. So we're going to get started on this today, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how I made it, and I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys like it.
Okay, so here's the design I created in Photoshop Elements, and this is what it looks like when it's in Cricut Design Studio. So all the colors are cutting separately. This is the black, here's the green, and the Cricut separates these automatically for me, so I can cut them out, each color separately. And then it's easier to layer the colors. So here's what they look like when they are all cut out. And then they're going to go on this dry erase board that I got from the Dollar Tree. I just thought this was a great size. It's an 8.5 by 11, and I thought it was a good size to place in your home. It's not huge, and it makes for a great sign, and the vinyl sticks to the dry erase board really well. So I'm just going to try to figure out where I want this design. I need to get it centered. And then I'm going to start with my black layer and the transfer tape. So I'm putting the transfer, and I'm just kind of cutting around the edge so it's not such a large piece of transfer paper. And I'm going to try to get this perfectly centered, well, perfectly placed, I guess I would say. I need to put all the other layers on, including the tree, so I want it to be fairly centered when I get done. Okay, so the black layer's down. The second layer is the green, which for me was the hardest, and I did not cut apart the tree and the Grinch because they are already aligned as to the spacing, as to where I want them to be and how they fit together for the design. So I didn't want to cut them apart. In hindsight, maybe I could have for this design, just because the tree is so far away from the Grinch, and I think it would have been okay to line that up. But you can see slightly the L in steel. There's a little cutout in the tree where that goes. So I'm trying to line that up right now. And I know there are ways, easier ways to line up your design. And I'm not going to push that tree down very hard right now, because just in case I need to move it slightly in a little bit. But I'm going to try to get Mr. Grinch lined up here. the green layer was the hardest one for me to do, just because there's a lot of little parts in his hands and his feet, and they all kind of have to line up on top of the black layer. Now the black layer, there were more cuts in that than I took out. I could have weeded out and just left an outline, but I thought it would be easier, and you can do that if you want to, but I thought it would be easier to place everything on top of black instead of trying to get it to fit into an outline, if that makes sense. So I did end up peeling up that tree and replacing it. It's not a big difference, but it made me feel better. Okay, so now I'm gonna get that transfer tape off of these layers. I gotta fix his little foot. It kind of did a little bubbly thing there. It was easy to fix, thank goodness. Okay, so he looks kind of funny without the rest of his colors. We're gonna get the red colors on there for his hat and his sweater. These were a little bit easier to line up. And layering vinyl is not hard. It's just you just have to take your time and place it down correctly. Now we have the white little fur parts on his outfit for Christmas, his Santa suit. And what I didn't notice was that his eyeballs didn't peel off onto the transfer tape. So I'm gonna go back in, you'll see me do that in a minute. But right now I'm just gonna get his little fluffy white areas lined up. And here I am trying to get his little eyes, and they are so tiny. So I used the little tool from StyleTechCraft to kind of help place the eyes down where they need to be. And that seemed to work out just fine. Just get that other one on there. These tiny little eyes, they're so small. And I will put link in the descriptions for these designs. I got the Grinch design off Etsy, and I can't remember if I got the tree off Etsy or from designbundles.net, but I will look that up and I will put them in there. And then the font is Grinched. I believe I purchased that font, but I'm not sure. I think I did. And so look how cute he is, but there was some black areas that were just sticking out a little far, so, and I don't know why. I don't know if there was some white that didn't cut or what, but I just trimmed those off with the X-Acto knife. So these are what I was talking about in the intro. These are called dewdrops. They are domed on one side and flat on the other. So we're going to use those as lights. And then the baker's twine, the red and white baker's twine. This is actually from the Dollar Tree. And then I'm using this Elmer's glue all just to help get the twine adhered in different, just across the tree, like at the edges. So I'm putting one there, and then I'm going to kind of get my twine to go the way I want it, and putting another dot. And this glue dries clear, so you won't see it. And then I'm just going to continue up the tree with my little twine, making a little string of lights. So then I decided to work on the tree and save the other string for a little bit later. So now I'm using some mini glue dots. You can't really see them there. But if you pick up a dewdrop, you place it on the glue dot, and then you can peel the whole thing up and then place it where you want. Now I'm kind of placing these halfway over the string and halfway onto the vinyl, so that will help keep the string in place as well. These are white and kind of a silvery color for the dewdrops, so I'm just kind of alternating and randomly placing them on the tree. I think they look really cute. I think they added a lot to this. Okay, so now I'm going to continue over to the side, like Mr. Grinch is already wanting to steal Christmas. So looking forward to it. So I just thought I'd curl those around a little bit. You know, lights, curly lights. Shape it the way you want. And then I just cut off the string and glued one more time at the very end. And then I went back in and added some dewdrops to that area as well. So cute. I think that really added a lot to it. I was going to leave it plain, and I just really am glad that I added the twine and the dewdrops. So now all I have to do is write my countdown. We're going to start with 25 days. And look how cute that is. It turned out so nice. I love the layering of the vinyl. The StyleTechCraft vinyl is such a nice vinyl to work with. It weeds easily. The glossy is my favorite, but this is the first time I've used the chalkboard vinyl, and then the matte is the white and the black. Thanks so much for watching.